Good morning, Taurus. Welcome to my channel, Joy to the World. I am happy to have you here. I am your reader, Melissa Joy. So in the little peeps, when I'm getting that deck prepared, I'm so excited. My heart's like a flutter up here, like, whoa, all right, Taurus has turned a corner. What? From thinking about everybody else's shizdizery and getting into their own self. Not having to chase after what other people chase after. Shedding that world, that moon, that mind, all the suggestions that come up around because you now have direction. When we have our truth, we have our compass, we have our naturally built direction. You know how a compass has a built-in true north? Well, we have a built-in true self. When we begin to live from that, it's not that we're always going, no, I just got to face north and make it go this way. That's why they're saying flow. Go about, you have this awareness of where you are, a sense of direction, a sense of being connected, not being alone in this, that there's like this magnetism. And that's why they say, you know, be attractive and you'll attract. Well, I would say be true and you'll be attractive. Because it's like, how do we get attractive, you know? And then we go by the world's thinking, the world's ways of what that is. But here is the scoop, Taurus. Now, if I'm leaning on it, it's not so you can read and clean my teeth, okay? Or wipe my nose. It's so I can block some of this wind. Hopefully it's not too disruptive for you. But at the split, look what's coming in here. It's like you're moving on to brighter days. I love it because this is getting into secret knowledge. We're talking about like eternal flame stuff here, friend. Not just Metatron, when the halves become the whole. And what's wild is it's a power beyond this world. Can you see the scope that you're opening up? And that, like, we could say healing, but this is like miracle power, Shekinah, glory, light, that type of, oh, you jumping on you like straight up. Okay. What were you saying? It's opening it up to have wholes come together to make a synergistic union. That's why we've had to overcome the systems. That's why we're leaving behind the earthen era. And we can't keep having these attitudes because they weren't even ours in the first place. Emotions and attitudes often stem from things being out of place in time, not having been processed during that moment when the feelings arose, and not just giving somebody what for, and making sure you're heard and that they bow down or they fall in line or y'all get on the same page and it comes to completion. It's not that way. That's exhausting too and tiring, by the way, and it takes a lot of lip, a lot of breath, and a lot of zhuzh, okay? Zhuzh is your good stuff, your good foot. It's that savings account that's for your personal self. So you can bypass that by asking yourself, what am I feeling? And why am I feeling this? Okay, out of the blue, they called me about my son, and I realized I wasn't just scared, I was frightened because it was all hitting me at once at the same time that my car won't operate. Yet I'm having to get onto an island where the Blue Angels are flying and traffic was backed up for over 4 hours. It did not move. And so I was stuck in a standstill between not a rock in a hard place, but a wedge in a hard place. Who likes a wedgie? And a spiritual wedgie is worse because it's your whole body and you're like, get me out of the crack. Crack stank. I don't want no more crack. Crack kills people. It kills lives. And it leaves you in this state of disconnect. But let's get back into these better days, okay, friend? So that was just the cut with the bat because I love it that you're lighting up. There's something about you that's becoming delightful and lighter hearted, and not being concerned about people judging, meaning not having to look like a player and a baller and someone who's bringing it and who has this whole format and the knowing of self. No, being in tune with yourself. And stay in tune, because the more you play an instrument, Queen of Swords is here to play because she don't play. Don't play the other people games. Don't play the world's way, because it's really not other people. It is the ignorance and the blind justice and the misunderstanding that occurs when we get here, Humpty Dumpty, we bump our heads, scramble our eggs, and we're like, who am I? Oh, let me look at my zodiac chart. Well, I'm a Capricorn sun, and I'm a Taurian moon, and I'm a this and I'm a that, and that just keeps you dead and broken, just going around like merry-go-round. There's so much grace and abundance coming in for you. No, there's plenty. Because so much can seem like it's coming in a lump and a wad all at once, like going out to a restaurant thinking, I may never get to eat here again, so I'm just going to order everything. I'm going to stuff my mouth full of it because I'm so excited and it's so good. No, that grace being plenty is letting me know you're tapping into a stream. a stream of receptivity. Remember that world card? Well, I mean, because the world card in this deck is cosmic card, because this is cosmic tarot. Look at all that alignment, divine. So this is your world card coming in. Look at everything aligned and divine. It's no longer that systemic energy that things can get in and parasite and penetrate and pervert. Pervert means to twist, to distort, to get you off track and get your head screwed on this way and that way and get you discombobulated. Like somebody blindfolding you, shoving you into water and not knowing how deep it is or where the sides are, okay? So you start trying to use your righting mechanism inside your head that gets you upright, kind of like cats, right? Why they always land upright. You got juiciness coming on in, and that doesn't just mean another lover. Remember we were talking about at the beginning that it's not pieces and parts and halves, it's wholes coming together. And as you move through this energy, that's the dynamism here. See that other world, the wholeness, and seeing the secret mystery behind it unveiled to you. That's what is opening here. It's almost like you see this, take that circle, and it's like this, like you just opened it up. And you can be proud of you, but don't be proud to spite. Don't be proud to show. Don't be proud to demonstrate, because that will actually diminish it and tarnish your shine. That'll take away your Leo. Because like everyone know I'm here. That roar is like a stretch of the vocal cords. It's like, it's nice to be free and speak my Taurus. This is like the channel of your vocal cords. And I had a child that had to be scoped all the time because their trachea was super small. And get on beside that, but when they show you the pictures when they come out, it looks like somebody scoping up in a gynecology exam like a cervix. Well, the two are mirrored. The two are mirrored. For man, it's more the shaft. For women, it's the cervix. Let's just leave it at that. But that's where we talk about divine creation, and some people get into Kundalini and Tantra and all that. But a powerful thing that we've neglected the luxury, the beauty, the intrinsic value of ourselves is our throat. Because people just throw words everywhere now. Talk. Like I pray and I invite all the time for these videos to become concentrated power, but still fresh, right? Not like concentrated orange juice, where it gets an artificial flavor, but fresh. But get to the point where it says what it needs to say, so that your soul, your divine self, gets up to the line like a relay race, steps on his, like, I got from here, Joy. I'll be like, whoa, on the sidelines as you're out enjoying and expressing yourself and moving from glory to glory, grace to grace, tapping into those streams. Because look at all these streams pumping and going around here, friend. That is what is opening up. It's no longer under your feet. See, you are done with that shiz-dizzery. So you're like, that ain't no more misery for me. Ooh, I got my timer set, because I'm gonna do a 7:07 on the 7. All right, high on the fly. But anyways, it does away with this misery and this being spilled out, this give up, this left for lost. Oh my God, there's even more. Especially if there's any of you in a relationship, or you watched it in your parents' home. This just like spilling out, and somebody wanting something but not realizing they had the power to have it, and leaving so much of that there. And the other one who didn't have any, who checked and scoured everywhere because their poverty, their brokenness of spirit, their unloveliness, feeling unloved, wearing it about themselves like a shawl. Get up to your praise. Get up to your amazingness. This deck is amazing. Look at that, because 9 of Wands. There is no trouble here. You're like, fark you. You've got them blocked. You don't have to block them on social media or anything else. You're like, you ain't getting in my black box, in my back box, up in my head. My Metatron and Sandalphon coming together, 2 holes, making a trinity, making a synergy, going on and moving into the cuboid space. That's like hypercube. And you're like, what does all that mean? Just let it sizzle through your spirit, because that's spirit language. It's not anything you have to know. When spirit gets excited like that, it is conjugating with nature around you and with your true self, that true north, right? To begin to bring together those streams and wherever that, the streams, oh plenty, delicious and divine. So let's get you, because you want a happy card. You're like, Joy, at the end, grab me a happy card. And it's like, now I get a strong sense that you're knowing that you know. I like what you've been unknowing. Wherever the bat went, you're like, unknow that. That's kind of like our mental delete. You're like, this is my headspace. This is my glory. You could maybe think there's a suggestion box, but I'm going to remove the suggestion box from the door because I'm in tune with my divine self. I got spiritual relationship. I don't have to get on the fly what everybody else wants. Look at this. You're like, I got honey, delicious sweetness to be made, to taste, to put in the bitter things in my life, to bring it up. And that little touch of bitterness in there will cleanse and purge the last bit of it out, like versus like. But that spoonful of sugar helps the medicine. It helps the bitterness go down. All right, and that bitterness is going to move, excuse me, little ants here, down and out into the earth. And the earth will receive it. And then your roots can take up this fresh new water. Do you see how sacred this is? And not like, no, it's more like, time to celebrate, put some Cabbage Patch on, throw some moves out there, feel yourself. And feel yourself wherever you are. Don't shut it up, tie it down, hold it in. Just in your head go, oh yeah, that's funny. No, the laugh needs to come out. The dance moves, the skipping down the groove, the compliments or whatever. Free your body. Free yourself. And your world will follow. These are your theme cards. I hope you love it. All right, Taurus, I vote yes for you. I vote yes for me because we're all the whole zodiac. Jump on in this thing. I love you. Bye.